Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. So you saw last week we did my review of my now, can't believe it, 5-year-old tracker boat. So now I'm gonna show you kind of what the storage options I have, like how I store my baits, line and stuff like that. And then the boat's kind of pretty much set up now for the season. Need to add some more rods, but ain't time for those to be added yet. So I'm gonna kind of go through some of the baits, the companies, that storage units I use, and then kind of go from there. So first is 6 cents. If you didn't know, 6 cents actually makes some storage options. Some pretty nice ones too. So the first one is their little bait bag. Honestly, it's just like everyone else's. They do sew, I guess it's a sewed on, so it holds up a little bit better. Zipper is about the same as everyone else, but they make them in like 3 different sizes. I think this is the medium, if I remember right. This is a medium one or a small one, but you can still hold a decent amount of plastics. It's got a spot here for a label, so this is all my little 3.0 swim baits. Next one, you guys have seen before. This is the bait chambers. This is the 6 cents Provoke ones. So all my Provoke jerk baits sit in there. All nice and foamed. Doesn't have a rubber seal, but it's got this like hole, and then it just kind of like seals up. Does a pretty good job of sealing, but all my jerk baits look nice and pretty in there. Pretty much any of your 110s will fit. I've had Berkeley Stunnas fit in there and Mega Bass fit in there. So they also have bait bags. This is their small one. This is my drop shot bag. It's got a spot on the top for you to label it. And then it's got the zipper. And then you can fill it up with a bunch of different baits. You know, all different kinds. I probably got, I don't know, 15 different bags in there. You can zip it back up. Got the dual little handles. So those are really nice for some of your smaller plastics. And then they got a large. So this one's called my flipping crawls. See all my flipping crawls in there. It's got this like extra handle on the top. And it's Velcroed. And you open that up. And then same thing. I mean, full of different plastics in there. I really went to those larger bags and kind of replaced with my bait bags, all my like, crawls and plastics like that. But like big worms, swim baits, I still go with those bags. You can run any company you want, but I'll be showing you a Plano product later that you can store some of your bigger swim baits in. Next, we're going to show off one item from Mustad. Next one is this Mustad black box. I actually don't know what their actual name is, but where it hooks all my hooks and split rings at. So when you open it up, all my split rings, I got my owner center pins in there, smaller swivels for like my whopper ploppers are in there, split rings, stuff like that. And it's got a slot. It came with pliers, they suck. I use the Texas tackle ones, they work great. I got one in here and I got one in my boat, or actually it's over here now, one over there. But I like because it's got foam, so you can just put your hooks on. I just haven't found a better solution to this. I've used foam inside of like normal Plano boxes. I've always had issues moving them, so I'll probably figure out a better way. But this holds everything, and it's waterproof, so it's nice and nothing gets inside it. So if you have a Nana or a grandma and she likes crafting and she don't need her boxes anymore, you can steal her boxes. Thank you, Nana. So you can get these at crafting stores, Hobby Lobbies, stuff like that. Fits full of plastics. This is what my grandpa uses, and my Nana's a crafter. So she gave them to her, or I guess he probably stole them. So I went to the crafting store, bought one. They work really, really well. Cheap. I think they're like $5 a piece or something like that. Those work really, really well. Next is a super cool type of warehouse one. I don't know who makes it, whatever, but Cycle Warehouse uses these to store A-rigs. So you can store a bunch of A-rigs in them, have them ready to go. There's 4 tubes. You can have them pre-rigged, like I do. I usually just put the hooks on them and just have them ready, and then I just swap my plastic out, depends on the day. Got 2 from Flambeau. First one is their crankbait box. I use this for my medium divers. So, like normal, nice sturdy latches. Darker color helps it's not really a rust protector. I'm trying to remember the exact nomenclature. It's supposed, because it's dark, supposed to not let rust spread as easy. Supposed to kind of slow it down, but I find a bait in here. So this little blue one, you can just pull them right out, and then you see, so I got that new PD10 in there. It just slides right in. You can put a bunch of smaller ones in, like these C6s. You can get 2 C6s to fit in one box. So if you got a bunch of smaller cranks, you can fit them in there. They also have holes in the bottom too, so if you put your bait wet, technically the water will come out. But you see, pour them all out. So all these sloths, I can pull each one out. So that's how I store my deeper cranks. I think shallow cranks, they're a little bit pain in the butt because they can fall in. So really just found a good spot for these. So this is their deep box. They do make this in the normal, just clear. This is how I store my jigs. I do like how East Coast puts them in these bags. So I can keep them in the bags. I'm out of frame in these bags. But if not, I just take them out, throw them in there. I haven't had a major issue with the weed guards messing up. Some of your baits that have, you know, those cheaper, thinner weed guards might run into some issues, but the weed guards I run don't have any issues. Got a spot for my chatterbaits, but overall this is how I store my jigs. So, not a giant fan of Bass Mafia, but over the years they've had a lot of deals, so I buy some of the Bass Mafia stuff. You guys did see this on my last unboxings in late December, but I've used these for my little swim baits, Ned heads, shaky heads. So far I've been liking these. Keeps me organized a little bit better than just using a normal 3700 and keeping a bunch of stuff. I'm liking that. If I need a swim bait head, I just grab that box and move on. So I'm liking it a lot. These are all older Bass Mafia box. I know they are under new ownership or whatever. They changed the boxes, but these older boxes, especially these little red tabs, these tabs are terrible. These things break. I've warrantied out this box. I've already warrantied out my big 37 double, but it's cheaper than buying new boxes. So this is the 3600. It's really nice for all your smaller organizations. You got a bunch of blade baits, some hair jigs, stuff like that. And then, of course, the deep box. Really good at carrying all your extra cranks, or mainly your deeper cranks. So I got a lot of bigger and deeper cranks in there. No point in screenshotting that and trying to see what I use. I barely ever go in that box, but you gotta have it just in case. Now onto the last part, which is all my some of my Plano stuff. Really like everything from Plano. So first one is their original, or at least to me, the original speed bags. This is a small one. Cousins Fishing's got my large ones now, but this is one of my small ones. This got all my chatterbait trailers in it. So fits really nice. Don't have a ton of different chatterbait trailers, so works just fine. And if you're wondering about how to store your swim baits, like Kitex, I know the Kitex got those tall boxes. This is probably my best solution to you. The new Plano Speed top folds. I think this is actually the 3600. They make 2 sizes, 36 and 35 or 36, 34. It's the taller one. Get the taller one. It fits in swim baits really, really well. You actually have too much room. So this is all for of Largo shads and then hollow bodies. So you can fit everything in there. I'll probably start going towards these for all my swim baits. All my over 4 inches Anything below, I just use those 6 cents large bags. All my bigger swim baits, I'm gonna go through those. It just costs money, so I'm gonna keep using what I have. Now we're in the Plano Edge, which I love these. Also, love hate. This latch, sometimes it will just pop off with like no effort breathing on them. But so I do prefer the old Flambeau or old Plano 3, 2 on the edge, 1 on the front. I think that's still the best sealing method, but this one works pretty well. But I like how the customization. So like this one's a spinnerbait box. You can show you really well without pulling my. You can shove a ton of spinnerbaits in this thing. Also got some buzz baits. That's what this whole area here is, buzz baits. Trying to get better as a spinnerbait fisherman. Some years it feels like I cannot not catch a fish on spinnerbait, and then some years I feel like I'm throwing those out for no reason. So hopefully continue to build off spinnerbaits this year. Next one up in the Edge series is the Plano 3700 Master Terminal Box. Love this one. They're really expensive though, so wait for a sale. I bought mine during a Bass Pro sale one year, but this stores everything. These are all my weights holders. So I wrote on there, those are my 1/2 ounce weights, 3/8 quarters. All my tungsten's labeled, so I know this box is actually my quarters, my 8s, 3/6, everything under a quarter. But this is all 1/2 ounce weights, and I think some of my flipping weights are in there too. Big punch weights, I got 1 ounce, more and more. And then I got my hooks labeled with the size, 3x 3/0, 1x 3/0. Nail weights, tungsten, 3/16 and 5/16. That middle one's not closing all the way, probably to replace the box. But you can see how I have all mine rigged. So it's really nice to keep everything kind of stored nice and neat. Next one, always check your Walmarts. So they might not show Plano Edge on the in your store, but one year they were selling these Plano Edges for 10 bucks a piece. Yep. So now I owe like 6. I think I bought 6 of these. Most of my like jerkbait box, topwater box, my frog box is an old jig box. Used for anything. These are standards. These are not thins. They're standards. But you can see, like I talk about, like, see this. I love this one latch, but look, see, it's sometimes it doesn't. So now it's latched perfectly. I do prefer the old 3 one, but apparently this is faster. I didn't know 3 was so long, but this is my flat side box. You can store a ton of flat side crankbaits in there. All different brands, different makes, different sizes. Last but not forgotten is definitely the Plano line management box. This is actually their second line management box. The first one was like this tall, and you can put like 1,000-yard spools. Yeah, I don't need that. So about this one, it's been really, really nice. You can see I got my line in there labeled. Got 2 200-yard spool monos, 330-yard spooled monos, and I got all my sniper right here from 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, and 20. The only reason I have 20 in here is for that skip and flip reel from Lew's. So if I bird nested, I can pull 30 yards off real quick. This thing's been great. It's got a rod, everything holds in there. They come with little line pressure thing holders. So it's really nice. Overall, this thing's been awesome. And it's Plano Edge, so it's waterproof, water resistant, all that. So what I had before all this Plano Edge was just a good old original Plano 3700. This is just my crappie box now, just full of a bunch of random crappie stuff. But this is what I was rocking for years. I think I still got a few of them. Yeah, got a couple left. I've been giving away to people who buy stuff from me. But so if you don't feel like buying the edges, these are awesome. I use these for years on years, and I will continue to use these on years and years when I'm not in the middle to spend edge prices. But I like these a lot as well. So that was some of the ways that I store my baits. So I'm gonna put my baits all back on my boat, and I'm gonna kind of show you how the boat's gonna look for the year now all stored up. All right, so now we're back in the boat. This is kind of my normal. So this is my front graph sits at. If you didn't see, I take it off every time. I spend a lot of money, so I'm trying to protect it. So graph glove by Rod Glove. It has its cover on it, and then it's got graph glass on it to protect it, so if I hit it on accident. course, got your life jacket, my auto deploy. So that's kind of how the locker looks. Got my tubes, got double stack of crawls there, more crawls, cranks, jigs, my fluke bag. I got all my hooks and terminal tackle to the side, and then I got my stuff I don't use as much, my spinner baits, you know, all that stuff in the back. But everything's really easy to get to. The only bags missing are like my summer bags, like my big worms, my stick bait, or my Sinkos, and my shaky worms. Those will get put in once, you know, we get closer to mid-May. And on the side, pretty much all my swim baits. See, I got my swim baits there, my shake and bakes, more swim baits, bigger swim baits, my extra life jacket, my throwable, my lights, black box. Everything's kind of jammed in there. Yes, I carry way too much swim baits. You don't need that many. You really just need like one bag. But I carry too much stuff, like always. This is my rod storage. So I don't have all my rods in there right now. Like I said, there's some rods that still need to get lined up. I'm trying to wait till we get closer to the season really starts off. Probably about a month away till we get. I mean, what's today? We're in first week of March, and our water's still in the mid to low 40s. So we're still working up. But you can see, got plenty of room in there. Throw my extra socks. Got my panfish rod, my oar. But you know, got my Dobbin socks on there, 6-inch socks, bait covers, so my crankbaits don't attack everything. And in the back of the boat, we'll have my back boat. Just has 3 Plano boxes on each side. So, but that's on a summer boat. Trying to maximize my storage. I got rid of a lot of baits I don't use, but those are the best equipment I found to store baits inside my tracker boat to keep me organized and fishing the best I can on the water. So hope you liked the video. I'm trying real hard to get some fishing content. I've been trying. I got like 3 or 4 days out. It's just been struggling. I did go to the river. They were discharging some hot water, so the water was still a little warm. I had an okay day, so at least have a fishing video coming next week, but it's nothing impressive. But until then, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.